Hmm.
Which is strange, all things considered.
I remember you having issues with it before.
Oh, I should probably click back on. Click back on Solange.
Like select the window?
Yes.
Hmm.
Nope. All that work to lose at Huang again. Even though I just beat him up. How did he get here so fast? How did he get here before I did?
Well, he's wearing a different outfit. Maybe he's not actually the same guy.
It's a different Huang.
Yep.
Another guy from Korea named Huang. Who also conveniently knows the same style.
Sure, why not?
Oh, a big fat fancy coincidence. Just nice wide open aerial attack and nope. I'm still really confused that there's guard impacts in this game.
What, that they're actually like as a mechanic, basically?
Yeah.
Don't like only certain characters have them?
Apparently everybody does.
Huh. I don't think it's as widespread or used as it is in the other games, but yeah.
I don't think so either.
So that's how you get used all the time in the later games.
I think it's because, well, the later games are faster and a little bit more welcoming of the mechanic.
Yeah, like it's actually worked into the game a little bit more. As opposed to say, oh, hey, this is something that I threw in at the last minute. Like all of the writing in the story mode. Oh, I have a question for you. This is at least generally related because it's a Namco game. The other day, I was meeting with a friend that I know from online from Arkansas. We went to Dave & Buster's after work. There's I found out there's one like right by my house. So I was there, and I came across Time Crisis 4. I didn't know that game existed.
Yep, it was I think it was a launch PS3 title too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally missed that. And then, even better, I went further into the arcade, and there was Time Crisis 5.
Oh, that's it. There is a 5. I forgot.
Yeah, I didn't know either of those games existed until I went in there.
But no Crisis Zone, huh?
Actually, yeah, they had Crisis Zone too.
Huh. That's kind of surprising. It's kind of surprising in Dave & Buster's, actually.
Yeah, well, they had a bunch of other crazy stuff there too, but this one was like, I don't know. I played a little bit of Time Crisis 5, and both me and my friend we both were like, this is too much.
Too many weapons, too much action, too much.
No, it's not that there's too many weapons. That's I played 4. I was fine with that, but
isn't there position switching?
Yes, there's position switching. You have 2 different pedals to hit.
So weird.
Yeah, I tried, but I kept getting mixed up, and I would wind up going back to a place instead of hiding. So it was like, it was a neat idea, but this is too much.
Like too spicy.
Yeah, I still miss that.
Mitsurugi
I was kind of sad they didn't have it.
Maybe next time, if we ever go to Vegas again, GameWorks will still have it, and it'll actually work properly.
Hopefully, like it'll actually be connected correctly.
Mitsurugi defeated all 5 challengers at the arena after numerous attempts. As his reward, he was given the supernatural sword, Water Moon. Water Moon shines with a strange blue light to contain the magical power to protect its owner.
How come you had less actual explanations of what the weapon was even like. In so many of these, like most of the time they just say the name of the weapon. This time they actually talked about what it is.
And they did it for what is it, Onimaru too?
Yeah, like every now and then you'll actually see them explain it, but most of the time they don't say anything about them, which is really weird because you'd think if they didn't want you to have to go back and check the stats, they should probably tell you what the sword does.
Too much work.
I guess.
Blah blah blah. Castle of the Knight Stefan getting wrecked by cannons. Marquis Andre. Mitsurugi joined the Marquis' forces as a mercenary warrior. Sensing the castle's imminent fall, he decides to leave the campaign. Cut and run. Hopefully he was paid in advance. Under the cover of cannon fire and amidst the confusion, Mitsurugi decides to search the castle for Soul Edge. And then he bumped into Siegfried, who was standing around the castle. Yay, a time battle.
Oh boy.
Everybody's favorite.
Almost better than the Coliseum somehow. Nah, even better, at that same arcade they had, this is something I didn't know was a thing. Like, they have arcade versions of mobile games.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, they had Crossy Road there, which was actually kind of fun. Like, that was kind of neat, the way that they had it set up. They had a version of Angry Birds there. Only it was head-on, and, like, you have, like, an actual, like, a yoke or, like, a little catapult controller that you use.
Huh.
And you fire directly, and it's actually a redemption machine. So, like, if you managed to knock out all the pigs in one shot, you'd have gotten 500 tickets for that.
Interesting.
Which is a lot of tickets.
Well, considering how most ticket games work, I'd believe it.
Yeah, like, that's like, wow, that's rather generous of you. Except that's actually it's still really hard to do. And it was funny was I actually watched somebody do it, and I was like, oh wow, okay.
Get over here, Siegfried, see if I can knock you out of the ring real quick. Nope.
If you do it, you'll get 500 tickets. No.
And then my computer just spits out 500 tickets.
What's kind of amazing to me was I haven't been in like an actual arcade or even one on that level for a while, so they like actually had the tickets embedded in the card too.
Not since GameWorks in Vegas, I don't think.
No, that was probably the most sophisticated. Well, no, that's not true. The last time this same friend was in town, we played. We went to this one arcade machine. Like I said, I didn't know that there was a Dave & Buster's nearby at the time, so I found this other arcade that was near where I worked that we could both go to. And that was probably the worst decision I have ever made.
Why is that?
That place was horrible. Like, they had a mini golf machine. The ad on the site was like, oh, we got this huge arcade with all this stuff, and they had like maybe 5 or 6 games.
Welcome.
The rest of it was like, it was like the rest of it was just a mini golf place.
Welcome to Lee Carvato's putting challenge.
Yeah, it was, but they had a card system, but it was still just like really, really seriously underwhelming.
I could believe
I was like, next time let me just look ahead and find a Dave & Buster's, and we'll go there instead. Because that's really about the only other arcade here worth a damn, so.
First, Siegfried, fight.
I'm still sad that
like,
GameWorks was closed last time I was in Vegas.
Well, better they be closed than be in the state that they were in the last time we were there.
Yeah, I guess they were opening it, and they were gonna move it out of town, so it's in a less tourist area.
I guess less chance of damage or something.
Probably.
I would say probably not, actually.
Well, if it's not in like walking distance, people just can't walk in and get drunk and be like, okay, let's play some games.
Well, they sell alcohol there, don't they?
Yes.
So I don't think there's any difference.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go for it with the sword that takes my life away. Might as well.
We're making a bargain.
Versus Siegfried. Fight.
Oh yeah, so they had see guys, they had Crossy Road, they had Fruit Ninja, they had whatchamacallit,
Time's up.
the one Candy Crush, because of course they had Candy Crush.
What was it, Candy Crush Saga, or was it just Candy Crush Arcade?
Siegfried. Fight.
It was basically an arcade version of Candy Crush Saga. I was just like, wow, that's if they're gonna have mobile games, I guess they have to have that.
Hey, did it finally.
Healing battle ended with the victory of Mitsurugi.
Oh, and you only had to sacrifice your life to do it.
It's almost like it's a metaphor. And then he got a two-handed sword, I guess. It's obviously not Siegfried's. Mitsurugi defeated the young mercenary Siegfried. You have great skill, but cannot close in to finish. Your concentration is weak because you're fucking crazy.
What's actually funny wasn't he using the sword that's supposed to drain his life?
Yes.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute.
Siegfried's all like, yes, aren't you going to fatally wound me? And Mitsurugi's like, nope, I'm out of here. And I'm going to take this sword on my way out. Sadly, nobody's going to get... Shit's whizzing! Nobody's going to get the reference I just made, though. That's an old reference. From there was a bit in Magical Princess Gigi where there's a sword fight. And instead of, aren't you going to kill me, it's, aren't you supposed to wound me?
Okay.
Ah, Harmony Gold. This secret money pit is where the millionaire Virtue stores his fortune, lying at the bottom of a 50-meter pit on a desert island surrounded by deadly riptides.
Speaking of Harmony.
Yeah, this treasure island is indeed impregnable, except for all the people that seem to fucking get in their story mode.
Yep.
Carrying out the will of his long-dead master Virtue, Valdo has been guarding the treasure vault for most of his life. Well, probably all of his life, but, you know. His sight and mind have deteriorated in the dark money pit. However, that does not seem to have dulled Valdo's talent for killing, for no intruder has ever escaped alive. Oh god, fucking critical edge too. Perfect!
Critical Edge Challenge! This is where you begin to question your life choices.
Versus Baldo. Fight.
Let me check what the hell it even is. Cross the sticks! I sure hope that button is still set for... I mean, double check. Okay, yeah. Ticket to sticks and fairy sticks. Huh.
A ticket to ride?
Interesting.
What's interesting?
I forgot that Mitsurugi had two for some reason.
Oh. He's the hero.
And then I beefed it.
Whoops.
Beef. I still remember how fucking amazed I was by the arranged soundtrack in this.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's definitely high up on my list.
Fucking con super section. Also, I did it immediately.
You win.
I'm going to put this two-handed sword away, and it's not at all two-handed sword scabbard. Also, by holding onto the blade. Mitsurugi was almost overcome by the superhuman Valdo, but persevered with a relentless attack. They don't seem to have the weapon I seek.
So basically, Baldo's Daredevil.
Pretty much. Except less red. And lawyering. That's right. That doesn't the next season start next month?
I think so.
Looking forward to Punisher.
Oh yeah.
As Mitsurugi was leaving, he spotted an aged parchment. This is curious. The note Virtue told that the pirate had captured... Wait. It doesn't even mention who the pirate is. The note's just like, a pirate has Soul Edge, and he still has it in his possession. And Mitsurugi's like, perfect.
Not just a pirate, the pirate. The pirate?
Mitsurugi left the island with the weapon Falx? Alex.
Fox.
Falx. And the letter revealing the location of the pirated Soul Edge. Doesn't say the pirate's name, but... off to that certain Spanish port town. Yeah, I guess that is a lot faster. But it's not a two-handed sword, it does more damage. So I don't care. Following the letter, Mitsurugi arrived at the Spanish base of the pirate Cervantes. Cervantes' ship, Adrian, lay anchored in the port. Despite his growing excitement, Mitsurugi could not help but feel the menacing atmosphere of the desolate Spanish port. I have a strange feeling, so obviously this is the place I needed to be. Mitsurugi sneaked aboard the Adrian. The pirate ship reeked of blood. Sensing someone behind him, Mitsurugi turned around. There stood a man holding two swords that pulsed as if alive. I have been waiting for you. I want your hot soul thorny blades. Mitsurugi's like, I have waited... Wait, this is starting to sound a little homoerotic.
Again.
And I have waited long enough for these hot blades, said Mitsurugi. I will take them now. Oh my. You're just trying, boy, Cervantes said. The man's eyes flared with a strange blue light, and with a roaring sound his two evil swords flew to attack Mitsurugi. And Mitsurugi's like, oh shit, he's a wizard. He was a pirate who once feared by all who sailed the Atlantic. Dozens of years ago he disappeared while searching for Soul Edge, for Virtue, the Italian weapons merchant. Win.
Fight!
Gundam fight!
Ready? Go! I live in an apartment. I can't actually do it the way that it should be done.
I would hope not, at least for your neighbor's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, I got greedy. I should have done the weaker version. Greedy.
Yep, being greedy is not advisable. I think your stream is not streaming.
Strange.
Start again. Make sure. Oh, there it goes.
And
No,
then I-
that was me.
And then I super beefed it.
That was weird. Like, it went to, like, a blank screen with a square in it, and that was all I had. It was really weird. Let's reload it. Notice the delay seems to be a bit shorter than it has been, so that's good.
Fierce beef. This really doesn't sound like fighting music. It sounds more like... well, it does sound kind of piratey, but more in like a... I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Like... oh, it's like it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. He is holding the sword in the wrong spot.
Like a cruise instead of like a pirate song?
Yeah. The Flaming Debug Skullman. Oh, slide.
Is it an electric slide?
Yeah, I did it.
The grueling battle ended with the victory of Mitsurugi. You win.
Well, I better get ready to read that quick-ass dialogue. Alright, let's go. Deep breath. With great wrath and anger, Mitsurugi slayed the great power. Thus ended his journey, or it ought to have. Though with soul edge in hand, there was disappointment in his eyes, for surely this must be a strong sword and worthy, but something was not right. He looked at the bright blade for an answer, and was like, I don't fucking know, bruh. Putting the blade to the heavens, he brought it down with one slash. In disgust, he turned his back away. This could not be the sword I seek. It is not the sword of legends. This sword is evil. For this, I cannot take this sword. In the last years of the Warring States period, Mitsurugi found new determination to continue his search. The people are full of stories about a weapon more powerful than the rifle. Non-canon.
Very non-canon.
In truth, Mitsurugi went back to Japan and was like, okay, let's see if I can beat the rifle. And then, unsurprisingly, he got shot.
Though you can totally not get shot if you want to, depending on the game.
Yeah. Well, it's this one where you get to do the mini game.
Yeah. Which I love those expanded endings where they let you just
Do something different and change it.
Yep.
Okay, that's nice. So next time on Radical Bromance, I don't know who I'm gonna play as next.
Going to pick a character, presumably.
Maybe I don't know. Who do you think, Striker?
Have we done Sanguna yet?
No.
Let's do Sanguna.
Okay. Next time on Radical Bromance, Mina's Long Blade. Yes.
It would.
I know I'm beefing it tonight, even in words too.
Oh, I thought you did it on purpose.
I did not. Sometimes that Alex style English happens in real life too.